Hi Candice, my name is Donivan. I was looking at one of your listings, 1440. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about it so I could submit an offer. When you get this message, can you give me a call back? My number is 347.
Hi, you reached Maurice. Unfortunately, I can't answer your call right now, so please leave your name, your number, and a message.
Hi, you've reached Remington Rand with Rand Properties. I'm sorry I missed you. Hi, you've reached Remington Rand with Rand Properties. I'm sorry I missed you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Remington Rand calling you back. I just missed a call from you.
Hey Remington, yeah, I was returning your call from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was returning your call.
Yeah. So,
What's going on?
so yeah, I was looking at this listing that you have, 1433, and I'm looking at it as a fix and flip, but it's not really much in that area, but the numbers look promising, so I was kind of wondering what you could tell me about it.
Yeah, neat place. It's an estate. It is currently owned by 4 daughters who it's their late father's home. But neat house, good bone. It does have a puncture in the slate roof where a branch hit it. Outside of that, I don't know of any issues with it. There was a leak at some point in the upstairs bath that seems to have been mitigated because the drywall has been taken out in the bathroom. But that is my man.
Okay, so nothing. So that doesn't sound too bad. Was somebody was living there recently, or how long was somebody staying there?
I believe it's been about a year since the house has been occupied.
Okay. Have you done any investing yourself? Like flipping?
No, I don't really fix and flip at all, but I own a lot of real estate myself.
Okay, yeah. I want to know what you would think, or what number would you put on it for renovation, from your experience?
I have never done anything in that capacity. It's just really tough because everyone's looking at it with a different metric based on what they're going to do, I guess. But a lot of meat on the bone, great area, and obviously Richmond's blowing up. Are you in New York?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Gotcha. I just wasn't sure I saw the number. But I think that the house could reasonably hold 420 value when it's done. So it just kind of depends on what it's worth. I do have about 13 offers on it.
Yeah.
We're slated to look at offers at 2. But I said 2, but really it's 3 p.m. because I wanted to give people time. But there's definitely some competition out there, but it just kind of depends on what you're willing to do.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm looking. I actually, I'm kind of glad to hear that you said you have 430. Because when I was looking at it, I was comping it retail at probably like 330 or maybe somewhere around that. Because I didn't see anything close to that 4 number.
Yeah, there's nothing close to the 4 number just because there's nothing in that value or like in of the quality that's sold. But my estimation would be that it could hold 4 or a little above 4.
Wow, how did you come to that one? To that estimation, based off of what other values in the area?
Yeah, it's based on guys in the area, and it's a little bit just going on gut based on what is happening in Richmond in general, which I know is a tough one for that's pretty macro view. But I mean, the last house I sold in a similar condition got 62 offers, and it sold for double the asking price. It's just there's such a lack of inventory that essentially a nice quality product that's been well renovated, it's sky's the limit.
Okay, I can see that. Cause like I said, it kind of, because like I said with my numbers at 330, I wasn't planning on doing a lot of renovation because from what I've seen, it doesn't really need much work other than you saying that the roof probably needs to be maybe repaired a little bit. And you don't know of any large leaks from that tree, right? Nothing crazy?
No, I don't believe so. My hands are a little tied in regards to information just because I'm having the daughters don't know a lot, so they can't tell me a lot. It
Okay.
depends. I mean, if you did a light renovation, it would be less, but you'd also spend a whole lot less. So it's all relative.
Yeah, I was looking about putting maybe 60 into it, something close to that, because it's kind of a large house. So I'm thinking like maybe something average, not too much. Like I said, if I put a little bit into, I still feel like on the back end there's still a lot of meat left once it retails. And then you're saying me on top of that. What'd you say?
Yeah, then based on a house that sold at 1,400 Rayburn, yeah, you would be at the mid threes.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I could definitely do like 165 on this one.
I'll be honest, that it's already over like 215.
Oh, really? For the offers you've been getting, it's at 215?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
higher than that. I would say the bulk of the serious offers are in the 210, 215.
Wow.
And that's kind of where I'm saying is it's tough just because Richmond is just so aggressively hot right now.
Yeah.
That people are doing what I'm doing. What I'm telling you is basically just if you can buy something and you can renovate it, you can charge what you want because there's nothing else for anyone to buy. That the numbers don't necessarily have to add up based on comparable properties in the neighborhood.
Okay, and the people that you talk to that are buying, do you know if they are looking to stay there themselves, like fix up and live there, or are they most of them looking at it as a fix and flip also?
Pretty much everyone I think is a fix and flip, but I don't know explicitly.
Okay, and you said the offers are today at 2 or 3, or you said was it tomorrow?
Correct. Today at 2.
So that's about an hour from now. I feel 45 minutes. Okay, so what's your email? I want to talk to somebody that I have that's in Virginia and kind of get their word on it, and then I'll submit an offer based off what I say to them or what they say to me.
Sure. Yeah. It's
At gmail.com. Okay. Do you have anything else that's also more distressed than this? I'm looking for something that would be like a gut full renovation type job.
No, unfortunately, I don't. There's not. I mean, that's the other problem is that there's very little inventory like this even to try and purchase.
Yeah, I thought I might have better luck with something that, was really bad, maybe a whole bunch of issues that I can kind of put some work into.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can always keep my eye open. It's just, there's a lot of competition and things get snagged before they come on the market and, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But, yeah, write your numbers on this one. Maybe we'll get to work together on another one.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you do dual agency?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
so.
Oh, that's even better.
Pretty much anything you want.
That's the best way to have it.
No, man. No,
All right, Remington. So I'll keep in touch. And I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Hi, you've reached Allison Harris of Harris Real Estate Services. Please leave your name, number, and the address of the property that you're calling about, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for calling, and have a great day.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Sorry, no one is available to take your call at the moment. Please leave us a message, and we'll return your call as soon as possible.
Hello, Karen?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? I was calling about one of your listings on Sabre.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
I want to know what you could tell me about it.
I'm driving right now on the highway.
Okay.
I don't have the information ahead of me. In front of me. What you could do is let me know what your questions are. You can send me an email. And let me know specifically what questions are. Are you able to look at the listing?
When you say look at it, you mean online look at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the listing online?
Yes.
Or did you ride by the property?
No, someone has sent it to me. They told me that I should give you a call about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I was looking at it.
Unfortunately, I'm on the highway.
Yeah.
So what I could do is, I could give you my email address, and if you want to shoot me over what your questions are, when I get back to my office, I can follow up.
Okay, that sounds good. What's your email? Okay. All right, so I'll send you an email. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
She's hung up with Karen.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at one of your listings, 439 Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it as an investment. What could you tell me about it?
It is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. The square footage is 1,103. I know I have quite a few investors looking at it right now, and they're looking that it is going to take 50 to 70,000 to actually put it up to the value that is selling for between, I think, the 425 to 450. Let's say for you. It is walking distance, probably 5 minutes from the zoo, as well as in the front of the yard. Right now, due to COVID, they're not doing it right now, but once COVID is lifted and we're able to get this under control, the motor stops right in front of the yard. It is walking distance as well to the Grant Park. Let me see. My seller, she's motivated to sell, but she's not motivated to sell in the sense of in a need. She's just trying to move closer to family.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Did you have any specific questions you'd like to ask me on it?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the picture, so I don't really see anything that is too, I guess, too bad as far as repairs would go. So I would ask, like, if something's wrong with the roof, but that's usually my base concern, any leaks or mold that you might know. But the house, like, is in pretty good condition.
I do have a seller's disclosure. I am able to email you if you would like for me to email it to you. All you have to do is just send me a text and send me your email address, and I'll send you over a few documents. Because I'm thinking that you probably didn't see it on Georgia MLS or FMLS.
Right.
Because those two sites that I actually listed under do have documents attached to it. But I don't want to say like I stated, but just few things that, I do have quite a few investors that just took a look at it yesterday, and that's their thing that they feel that 50 to 70,000 in could bring it up to the value that it needs to be if investor is trying to sell it all. Two, I can tell you that my client is not going to step anything in a tube.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was wondering what the other investors were coming in at, because if they're putting 60 into it, my number's coming at like 250 for with that kind of rehab.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
But I will be honest with you. My client, she's not trying to go for anything in the tube. A few investors are looking at it, and as well as someone is looking to live, but they're willing to put the work in because, they're not trying to make a profit or anything. It just basically they end up having it at 40 to 10 to 20,000 left in it, or, they'll bring it all the way up to the value if they were looking to sell, they won't make any profit off of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I was looking at it and I saw the description has said that it's like a fixer, but I didn't really see that it needed that much work. So as far as like competing with a retail buyer, there's no way I could compete with somebody who wants to live there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like they would be paying. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. For me, it is a living condition. It depends what somebody is actually looking to do with the property. Everyone that has looked at the property right now, everything, new construction, everybody is going for that bright light, that bright natural light. They're going for the gray colors. They're going for the white, things like that. And that home doesn't have that. They feel that it's like a little dark, so they want to brighten it up, and that's how they're coming in with the 50 to 70,000.
Okay, I can see if they were going to do that. I was looking at the lighting too. I think adding some recessed lighting in there would definitely help. And like you said, the colors are a little dated, especially the kitchen colors. So.
Yeah, the kitchen is still very nice if you've seen it in person. But yeah, they're looking to do something with the kitchen as well.
Yeah, so like I said, like I said, you could tell her, obviously you already probably got offers under the 3 number. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to say that she doesn't going to take anything under 3. So, I mean, like I said, for me, I have to be at 250 for it. Do you have anything else that's a little bit more work than this one that's not really move-in ready? That, may be something that went through a lot recently and needs a lot of work?
No, right now I don't have any additional properties that I put fixer upper or anything that somebody wanna gut out or renovate. Everything else that I'm having that's coming on the market within the next few days, they're basically ready to move in.
Okay, and do you do dual agency?
No, I don't do dual agency, but I can if you need my assistance to do anything, if I had a listing coming up, I can take you on as a customer, but not actually as a client.
Okay, because I was thinking more so as a transactional agent where you just kind of write the offer up for me and then you're able to still get both sides of the commission since I'm not represented.
Yes, I can write the offer up for you. You just let me know everything that you would like for me to put on there, and that's something I can do for you, yes.
Okay, great. So I'm going to text you my email. If you come across anything that's really bad or really distressed, could you send that to me?
Indeed, I can, yes. Just send me a text if you don't mind your email address.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello?
Let me close my door. Hold
Cause I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
Cause I didn't know what was going on.
Why you don't know what's going on? Why are you confused?
I don't know why you called me.
Bitch, I can't call my friend.
Hello,
Hello, Jamesy.
this is Janice.
Oh, Janice, my bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, I saw you had a listing that was on market a couple of days ago, and I saw that it came down. I didn't know if it was sold or not.
Actually, we decided to just go ahead and rehab it and then put it back. You said it was Market Street?
No, it was on market a couple of days ago, but it was still got taken off. Yeah.
No, actually, we decided to just rehab it and then list it.
Oh, you guys own it yourself?
No, my seller.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm doing is I do more project management for investors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my part of it. But he's just going to rehab it.
Okay, gotcha. Have you guys talked about how much you would put into it?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Are you a local investor?
I'm actually in New York, and I'm starting to get into Philadelphia. So I saw this one a couple of days ago. I was gonna, submit an offer, but it went off market. So I figured I didn't know if it got purchased or I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, it was insane when it was on market. There was a lot of phone calls. But do you want to send me your email? I have quite a few off-market deals that come around sometimes.
Oh yeah, that would be great. This is your personal number.
Yeah.
I can text it to this.
This is my business phone.
Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes there'll be a third-party number. It doesn't go through and things like that.
Mm-hmm. No, you can send to this one. This is a regular cell phone.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So how long? So you've been investing in New York?
Yeah, mostly in New York. Yeah, I'm doing the buy and hold thing right now. I have something in Harlem. I'm starting to get into flipping in Jersey. So yeah, now, and I have some friends told me about Philadelphia, so I said, okay, you know what? Let me see what's in that area.
Yeah, Philadelphia is like. One thing I will say about Philadelphia is you got to move very quickly. There's a lot of investors here with their toes in the water trying to go all at the same time. Like when I was doing it, I had the first day, it had probably like 5 offers on the first day.
Wow, on this particular property?
And then which one is it? The Pine Street or the 26th Street?
26th Street.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
So So the only thing I'm saying is like you have to be aggressive and go very quickly. Here, the market is crazy.
Okay, what kind of numbers were you getting on that one? When
For 26th Street?
Yeah.
So fully rehab is probably, my opinion, I would think like $100K would have to go into the house.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, so right now, you probably can resell it probably for $325.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You was thinking lower?
Yeah, like $250.
No, higher. And let me explain that market. Brewery Town is like the place to be for investors.
Okay.
What they're doing is they're building up a lot over there. They're knocking houses down, putting new construction. The most I've seen is probably over $1 million over there in Brewery Town. So you still can get in there and find some deals, but it's starting to like slow down a little bit because everybody's focusing on a different part of Philadelphia.
Okay. And I put some offers in, between this week and last week in Philadelphia, but I keep getting outbid. So I'm trying to figure out what people are paying for in that area. Because I don't know. What did you offer for this one?
Full price. I actually got full price, yeah.
And they still said no to it, or they decided not to go with those?
They decided not to go with them and just go ahead and rehab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. If you were the seller and you was deciding to put it on the market and not finish, and then you realize how much action you were getting on it, you're like, wait, why am I doing this? I'm going to stick with it. So, yeah, I mean, you'll probably, what I would recommend, like I work with investors here. If I find something, I definitely can send it to you. I'm not sure if you're trying to not work with an agent. Is that what it is?
No, I'm not opposed to working with an agent, but I would prefer an agent that does get a lot of deals. I wouldn't want to work with an agent who doesn't really have much, and then I have an agreement with them, and I don't really get anything.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Because what I do is I do wholesale here too.
Okay.
So I do wholesale. That's why I was saying I have off-market deals that I get from time to time. So we definitely can work together, and I can send you what I have. But that's something I do recommend, just getting realtors in that area so it won't move so not slowly, but they have more access to things.
Okay. How do you get your leads for the for wholesaling? You do it yourself or? Oh, okay.
Calling. I grew up in Philadelphia, so I know quite a few people that I reach out to who's willing that contact me, say, hey, I want to get rid of my house, and I do it that way. It depends on who comes to me. If I get a new listing, I decide, hey, do I list it or do I wholesale it? Which one do I do?
Okay, because I've been talking to some people. I do wholesale, and if I find a deal that I don't like, I'll wholesale it. So I know that Philadelphia people have been saying that you can't wholesale there. So I'm like, I know people that tell me they can, people that tell me they can't. So I'm always getting different things from it.
You can. I don't know who's telling you can't, because it came to the point where now they're actually putting the wholesale deals on the MLS, which is insane. Yeah, so it's here. You definitely can do it here.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, if I find something I didn't like, I'll just wholesale it to some partners that I work with if it works for them, and they just, they'll lock it up and take it down.
Yeah, and if you ever find anything, that you don't want to deal with, you can send it my way.
Okay, yes, and that works great. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Donovan.
Donovan?
Yeah.
Okay. So just go ahead and send me your information, and then if I have anything, I'll definitely send it your way.
Okay, that sounds good. And I'm going to make sure I say your name correctly. I know I definitely butchered it when I first called.
You know what? I'm used to it. And then I got married, and my husband just gave me, really messed up last name. So I go to the doctors, they're like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. So, no, it's Janice Clahar.
Janice?
Yes,
okay.
Clahar. It's the last name.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you. And then don't forget to send me your email, and I'll just reach out if I have anything.
Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one.
Hi, I was looking at purchasing one of your listings that I came across. Who would I speak to about that?
Yes. What's your name, sir?
Donovan Gray.
Okay, which property?
It's 430.
Okay. Are you a buyer, sir?
Yes.
Okay, did you see it online?
Yes.
Okay, did you want to make an appointment to see it?
No, I didn't have to make an appointment. I kind of wanted to just ask a couple of questions about it to whoever was listing it. I don't know if that was you or someone else.
Yeah, I can answer it.
Okay, yeah, so then what could you tell me about it? Because I see that there's a lot of stuff in there. I didn't know if the person would be moving it out or what's going on with that.
They're moving it out.
So it wouldn't be on me to take any of that stuff out of there?
That's correct.
Okay, and I saw there was a hole that was, I believe, in the living room. Does that come from any water damage that you may have known about?
Probably. I mean, the place needs, complete rehab.
Yeah.
I mean, he's living there.
Okay.
But I wouldn't personally live there.
Yeah, neither would I.
I mean, I don't know. It's, are you already, are you buying it cash or are you getting a mortgage?
Buying it cash. I was looking at putting some work into it. Because I see that it could probably go for retail, maybe 4, something in that area. So that's why I was thinking about doing something like that.
Okay. Could you hold on for 1 minute? I'm the only one here.
Okay.
Hi, sorry about that.
No worries. What's your name?
It's Maria.
Oh, Maria. Okay. And you're the listing agent for this property?
I am.
Are you able to do a dual agency for this?
We are.
Okay. Yeah, so I was looking at it, but the price is way too high for what I would have to pay for it with all the work that
What do you think you would want to pay?
I can do 209.
209?
Yes.
Okay, so Dara takes care of the offers. Let me forward her information. We work as a team, and Dara works with me directly.
Okay.
And I'm going to send her your info. Hold on for 1 second again. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'm sorry, Donovan.
It's fine, Maria. It's okay.
What's your email address?
It's GRAY dot DON as in Nancy, IV as in Victor, AN as in Nancy at gmail.com.
All right. I'm going to reach out to Dara, and we will get back to you.
Okay, that
I
sounds
know
good.
that that's probably too low for him, but we'll we always will present offers.
Yeah,
So,
right. I appreciate that.
okay.
And then,
Yeah, no problem.
will you let me know what he says after you get in contact with him?
Yeah, well, I'm going to call Dara. Dara works with me directly.
Okay.
She's the one who handles the offers. I'm like the front end, she's the middle, and then Lisa's the back end. We have like a little, yeah.
So wait, what does Lisa do?
She's the one that closes the file.
Okay, so it starts with you, then it goes to Dara,
Yeah.
and then Lisa finishes
Yeah.
everything out? Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, correct. All right, then we'll get back to you shortly, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello? Yes.
Hey, I was calling.
Train, how can I help you?
I'm calling about 718.
Yes.
Hey, is it still
Are you an
available?
agent?
No, I'm an investor.
Oh, okay. Yes, it still is available. It's
Oh.
a great house. What's taking you so long? What are you waiting for?
Well, what can you tell me about it?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You're ready to go. You get like $800 to $900 a month there.
Okay, so why is it still on the market then?
I think it's cold. I mean, honestly, it was cold. The election, the inauguration, all that shit just happened. The holidays. I had two offers. I had one at 62, and one at 60, and the guy's not taking it yet. I think when it warms up, it's going to go. I think I'm showing it, in the beginning of the week sometime. Are you local?
No, I'm out of state, but I do have some of my team is over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the same price around 59.9. So I'm, the other two that came, were they also investors or were they looking to moving themselves or something?
I think one was an investor and the other one was an owner occupant. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the current owner was not going for 60?
Yeah. No, it's a really clean area. It's a great block if you're familiar with the area. It's like on the north side of Allegheny, so it's it's a little bit. People find it more desirable. It's like a block away from the school. It's good stuff. I mean, it's clean. It barely needs it needs a little.
Yeah, a little touch up. I was thinking maybe like 15 grand.
No.
Less?
You got to go see it. Yeah, you can rent it tomorrow. He has a tenant in there. He's just. He's got one kid going to college. He started his own business. Needs to move some funds around. That's all.
Oh, what business did he start? Did he tell you?
What he does? It's weird. It's like coatings, special paint coatings, specialized paint coatings, motorcycles, cars, stuff like that. He fabricates it. He makes it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 79 is too high for me. But what could we get it locked up at as soon as possible? I can't do 79 though.
Well, first of all, I want you to. Okay, but you got to see it because I don't like to take offers sight unseen based upon an inspection and all that shit. That's just a waste of my time.
Are you doing cash or are you getting financing?
Doing financing. I could do cash if we can get a good enough price, but I prefer to do financing if it's a little bit higher.
You can do financing because it is it's financeable. You know what I mean? It's not like a wreck. You'd have like if you could go to 65, 66, I could probably close that.
Okay, so 65, and when could I have somebody meet you to come look at it for me?
How about tomorrow?
Okay, what time?
You want to do noon?
Tomorrow is Monday. Okay, so I'm going to have to talk to the people I have over there.
Your contacts.
Yeah.
Text me back. Do me a favor. Text me because this is like this is my Super Bowl right here. This Green Bay game. Green Bay. This is going to be the game of the year right here. So text me.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm easy to work with. But no assignments. I don't like any assignments. It's got to be contract name is the buyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you had bad stuff with assignments before? What happened with that?
Nah, it's just a lot of them are just bullshit. You know what I mean? Like these guys, they run around, they look for places, and they try to sell the paper in 45 days, and then if it falls through, they don't want to. I don't need all that. It's a solid house that's going to sell. I don't have time to waste with people.
People have been trying to sell assignments on market stuff.
Yeah, that's what they do. Off market stuff. That's what they text me all the time. Off market now, and you know what? They're changing a lot of laws around for off market stuff now. So it's very shunned upon. They play too many games. Like people aren't serious. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They try to sell paper. Like that's what I do. That's my fucking job. I'm the realtor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm a seller that wants to sell a house, I find a buyer. They got all these middlemen come in that want to steal the house and find their own buyer. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard about the wholesaling thing. I didn't know that people were doing it with on market.
They're the worst to deal with. The wholesalers are the worst to deal with. I won't deal with them. I don't have time for that. I'm a legit realtor. I'm busy. I have a successful business, and I deal retail. You know what I mean? That's my job. I deal with a lot of investors. I work with builders. I work with flippers. But these wholesalers, they're like car salesmen, dude. It's all bullshit. I ain't got time for that.
Wow.
See? I'm talking straight.
Listen, I like that. I love that.
I tell you, listen, I ain't got time. I'm watching a football game. I have no interest in whatever you're trying to sell. 7-0, Tampa Bay. TB12 is going to get you. I don't know if you're a Brady fan, but I'll tell you what, if he wins this, he's going through his, like, I don't know.
Yeah, what number is that? Yeah, I don't even know.
And if he wins it, it's his 7th Super Bowl.
That's insane.
But he's not the greatest of all time. No.
I don't know how they could argue that. I don't even know.
And not to mention the fact that there's no Belichick this year. You get me?
Yeah.
You understand? Hey, no, so now that big argument with Bill or Tom is over. Because Bill is sitting at home watching this fucking game.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants him to win or not. I feel like he may not want him to win that much.
Yeah. So what's your name, buddy?
My name's Donivan.
Donivan?
Yes.
Listen, I don't mean to sound like a jerk. I'm not a jerk. I'm really a really nice guy. But, I'm tired. I just got done driving back from Virginia like 3 hours. It's like, I got like road rage. I'm just trying to chill, watch the game. You text me, let me know when your guy can be there. Like, it doesn't have 12, 1. You know what? Probably 1 o'clock is better because I have a settlement at 11. It'll give me some time to breathe. I can go down there and meet him at 1, 2, 3. We'll knock it out. You like it? You buy it. You make an offer. Use me as the realtor. Give me a pre-approval with, like a bank, like a real bank, not like Cracker Jacks. Like Joe's Auto Garage and Lending Service.
You've had that before?
I've had that.
Oh,
like,
my
they try
goodness.
to pull that shit off. Lending Tree. I ain't got time for no internet shit. The guys in Ohio. We're sitting at settlement. There's no money, no papers. And guess what? He ain't answered his email.
Wow.
I ain't got time for that.
Wow.
I've been doing this 22 years. I deal with local lenders. I can drive there, and I can punch him in the fucking face. You know what I mean? That's what I like. That's how I like to deal. So text me back. Let me know. And listen, I got other stuff I'm going to text you.
Okay,
so if
that's
you're
good.
looking for that area, I got one on 303 East Indiana. That's also 79.9. Guy ain't coming down off of 75 there, but it's got a tenant. He just had at least $750 a month. Great tenant. I have one on coming up on Lippincott, 662 East Lippincott, that's going to be $45K because the block is like, you might have to pack your baby 9. But the tenant's paying. Been there 6 years, $600 a month, Venmo, doesn't miss a beat, And if you think about it, if you think about interest on your money, for 42K, 42K or 40K in the bank ain't getting $600 a month.
It's not.
It's that simple.
It's definitely not.
You'd be like getting $4 a month or something like that. I got a couple pieces down there.
Well,
so,
I'll text you my email and you can just send me those that you just talked about, and I'll see what I can have come over tomorrow.
Text me your full name and your email, please.
All right.
Okay?
That sounds good.
You got it, partner. I'll talk to you, Donivan.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Anthony?
Yes.
Hey, I was calling about 1630 South 28th Street. I didn't know if it was still available or not.
Yes, it's available for sale.
Okay, great. What could you tell me about it?
It's a 4-bedroom house right in South Philly. Listed for, what was that, 169 or 79, somewhere around there?
Yeah, 159.
I said 159? Okay, I must have dropped it. Yeah, it needs a little bit of cosmetic rehab, but, it's in, hot area, South Philly hot area where, has some really nice houses on the block that have been redone. Comps are, high 2s, low 3s.
Yeah, I was comping it out at about 250 or so.
Right.
Yeah, but it probably need an extra bathroom, so I'm gonna have to. I was looking at maybe 75 or 80,000 in reno, something like that.
I'm sorry, you said 75,000 what?
In renovation, that's what I was looking at it at.
Well, it's a little high, but I guess.
You think so?
High-end finishes.
Yeah, because the stuff.
Depends on. Well, how are you going with high-end finishes? I guess.
Yeah, and now like I said, the other properties I looked at in the area have multiple bathrooms. This one only has one bathroom.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at it from that perspective.
Okay.
Do you know why they're selling? Is it an investor owned or occupant owned? How was it?
It's it's family owned.
Okay, your family?
Manage the property. Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
manage the property for my brother, and it's and we had a Section 8 tenant in there for about 10 years. We're getting over $1,000 a month.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at it too. If I did decide to go with renting it, because I do want to do a flip, but if I did a rental, it's 159 would be way too high, either for a rental or a flip. So my numbers are coming in at like 93.5 for me to get something like this.
No, I'll never go that low.
What's something to get it locked up at? Because I said 159 is definitely too high. If even if I was going to do a renovation or a flip, that's too high.
Well, like I said, we've gotten a couple of offers in the low ones that we turned down.
What are you guys looking to close at? Because like I said, like 110 low or like 105 low?
No, that's low. No, we need to be in the 130s, 140s. We need to be pretty close to asking price.
130, 140.
We'll just keep it. We'll fix it up and rent it out again.
Okay, yeah.
We're getting over $1,000 a month, Section 8.
Right now or before?
The tenant just moved out.
Okay, so yeah.
The tenant just moved out.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. For me to buy it, like you said, if I'm putting a little bit of work into it, I don't know if I would be able to get the rent that I would need to cover how much I'm putting into the property.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just keep an eye on it. If it, I don't see it dropping that low, but just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
I'll reach out to you if something happens.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you have anything else that has needs a lot of work that could be flipped that you guys haven't?
Not right now, no.
Nothing else?
Not right now, no.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep an eye on it. If anything changes, I'll reach back out to you.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Top tier, top floor, top shotter, you are not top 5. To be completely 100, these people can't keep me from coming, I'm moving now. What you do it tomorrow. If you wanna do it, I say you get to it now. I see the view from the top of the podium, out of your sodium wingspan. I am the they itching to see when you sitting with me, you a wingman.